All esteem to the Most High, Yah, my Father, right? Um, I never had any doubt in my father. I always knew that I was going to make it, right? The emotional turmoil I was going through because of being brutally, physically, and sexually abused, I knew I was going to make it out. There were some days that were hard, and while you're in that turmoil, I never had any doubt. I trusted in my Father that He was going to see me through. The Most High has been with me my entire life. We still have to go through things. We still have to go through those emotions, and going through it feels like hell and is hell. I'm just coming out of my heart detaching from Erica Mason. Before that, I was not feeling the pain that I was feeling. I was not in this realm. I was not in this reality, though my body physically was. From being brutally and physically assaulted my whole life, my soul disconnected from my flesh. People would literally punch me in my face and I would not respond because I was not present in my body. It felt like I was a little ball of light in my head, and it's why sometimes I lose my ability to speak, because was not present in my body because of all the physical and sexual abuse. I was in my mind with the Most High. The things that my body was going through was happening from a baby. I did not know how to process it, so I just disconnected from reality. When Erica called me and then ignored me, started trying to treat me like a fan, and I can't fully explain all of that right now. Because I don't fully understand right now. I had peace. I was at peace. I was studying. I did not understand human relationships, so I had no need for human relationship until she called me. And then it created this need and this thirst and this want to be close to her. And that was torture because she wasn't. And then the way that she was trying to give it to me was in you're a fan, you're below me, but also I want to fuck you kind of way. So what happened last year. All of my emotions, how my emotions came out, everything that I was holding in, everything that I didn't understand, because she also took my peace. Before, I was peaceful, spent hours a day, all day reading scripture, and nobody believed that's what I was doing, because that's not what they do. They thinking, she talking to somebody, she flirting with somebody, she's doing something. No, I spent all day reading scripture for years of my life, in the book, studying. No need for human relationship, because I didn't understand human relationship. My only experience was brutal physical and sexual abuse, and I disconnected from that, from my body, and found peace in the Most High. So she called me out of the deep meditated state that I was in for years, and then just left me to sit in that alone. Before that, I wasn't connected to my body, so I was happy. That the Most High saved my life. I wasn't dead. I was in shock. I was in deep shock. So, I don't know, processing my reality to this point. And as things are on my chest, getting them off my chest, I didn't understand how to communicate with another person. I spent hours a day doing art, doing scripture, preparing, trying to get my children. And I was at peace with that. I became startled when I realized that my landlord and maintenance were trying to sexually assault, murder, and I'm pretty sure organ traffic me. They're in some little weird thing with the police. I was in the elevator 2 times with my landlord and the police, and they were being very awkward because they were moving dead bodies twice, each time of old single people who had nobody to come visit them. And because I was isolated, they started targeting me. They were very, very in my business, breaking into my unit and stuff. And only because London was coming to visit me and stuff, they backed off a little bit. And I started to realize that. I did not realize at first. And then being gang stalked and gang bullied on social media by I don't know who that was, but sending me decapitated people's heads and stuff, like trying to threaten me not to talk about the government trafficking us. So yeah, we're going through a lot last year. We're going through a lot.